Hey sub! You love a good old secret base or hidden entrance, especially ones that only pros know about. I know you've got all sorts of new ideas since the 1.16 update too. So today, you're gonna show us 10 new secret entrances your friends will never find in Minecraft 1.16. The Nether update adds many new functions and features that can be used and utilized to create some of the most hidden, epic bases in Minecraft history. I don't think you guys are going to be prepared for just how secretive these bases are. Let's get right into it. Number 1. Strider's Trigger. To start with, you're gonna need to go to the Nether sub. That's right, the old dimension with a bunch of new things. Take the Strider, for instance. These guys run on lava and can only be controlled with fungus on a stick. They love lava so much, in fact, that going outside of it will cause them to shiver, but you can still ride them across the Nether surface. That gives me a cool secret entrance idea. First, find a nice quiet area and carve out a tunnel. Next, add a trench of pressure plates at the bottom and wire it through the ground. Then carve out a space and build yourself a piston entrance of some kind. Make it so the door is in a closed position. Finally, go and tame yourself a Strider, riding it over the hole so it falls. It should hopefully trigger the pressure plate and activate your redstone, causing the door to come open for you long enough to get through. Then you can lure the Strider out of the hole with the fungi. It would be great if you could pour water on them to kill and get rid of it from the pressure plate, but there's no water in the Nether, and that would mean having to tame another one later. With the newly textured pressure plates and a lacking knowledge of Striders, most players aren't going to notice this little critter detection tunnel, and they're even less likely to actually ride a Strider into it and accidentally open the door. A secret entrance shared between you and one of the newest mob sub. How special. Number 2. The Deep Sea Diver. Ah, sub! I see you're doing some target practice. It's great that you know how to hit a bullseye, but what about from a long distance? Or more specifically, a huge depth? This next entrance is going to take place near the water. It can be difficult to create an entrance to a secret base near water, because redstone can be easily destroyed, and water often messes with things like pistons. In that case, sub, you'll need to find a nice area on the seabed and build up your entrance slowly, making sure to block out the water where needed. And obviously, you'll need to make sure it's airtight. Next, return to the surface and break the one golden rule of Minecraft: dig down. With feather falling boots and a fire resistance potion, that shouldn't be an issue. Once you've reached bedrock, place a target block down. Wire the target block along some redstone repeaters. Connect the two up, and voila! To get to your base, now just aim down the hole, shoot an arrow or other projectile down to the target, and your underwater entrance will open. Most players won't have their render distance high enough to see a target block, and I doubt that they'll go jumping around. As one last note, you can cover it up with a recognizable block and mark the chord so you always know where to go. Hey, you guys know where to go for all your Minecraft tips and tricks, by the way. Of course, the one and only Subs World channel, where we're now over 1 million subscribers and quickly rising. Double check you're subscribed to the channel to be a part of YouTube history. Number 3. Button it up. Back to building for a little while. After all, what's the use in having a hidden base if you don't have a regular one to blend in and distract the players on the server? You've got yourself a great wooden cabin here. Even added some buttons for extra details, I see. But I feel we could change something up here. Those buttons can actually be really useful, as they trigger a redstone pulse when pushed. One would be too obvious, however. If a player came by and tapped it, they may unintentionally come across all of your valuable stored items. For this entrance, we'll introduce a combination lock, wiring the redstone so that each part of the combination needs to be activated before the signal will be strong enough to reach the entrance. This button here will do as the first, this button around the back as the second, and finally, this button which you used as a doorbell. Pressing them in only that order will cause your redstone to trigger and a secret basement to be revealed. Awesome! No accidentally unlocking this room. Hey sub, make sure to check out the link in the description to buy Minecoins for Minecraft Bedrock Edition from G2A. Number 4. Depowered Respawner. The respawn anchor can be great for many things, not just bringing you back to life in the world of the nether, but also the charges act as a power source that cause a redstone pulse. What about if we mess with this a bit? While lots of people have thought about the respawn anchor activating redstone, what about deactivating it? Anyone who's anyone can charge a respawn beacon, but it takes the original owner to drain it all of its charges until there's no redstone pulses left. Let's go back a bit. First, you need a fully charged respawn anchor. Then you need to wire it up to a secret piston entrance, while making sure not to get attacked by ghasts, because the redstone is active. This will cause your door to remain closed. Now for it to open, the circuit needs to be broken. Now you don't have to fear dying sub. Jump into the lava or off a cliff, and you'll respawn at your anchor. Ensuring you do this on the very last charge will deactivate the redstone, and in turn, your entrance will open. There you can gather some more glowstone dust to charge your respawns, or even get some more armor and weapons to gear up for your revenge. Number 5. Below the Bastion. Now, fortresses are rarer than ever before, and you'll most likely come across a few piglin bastions before you find any blaze spawners or nether brick. As bastions are a newer generation, not many people know their intricate details. And truth be told, neither do I. Have you seen these things? They look insanely complicated. For a player to be able to use a map out of one of these, they need to be a god. Luckily, you can use that to your advantage. The blackstone that bastions are made out of can also be used to craft a new type of button, which blends in very nicely. Using that, find a nice area of a bastion and carve out an area for your base below one of the lowest rooms, with the button activating it nicely camouflaged. Hey, want to know another button secret? Hit that like button, and it simply must be hit at all costs. Otherwise, Pro here will find sub's base, and we don't want that. Number 6. Piglin Activator. It's time to bring in the bacon. Okay, I'm joking, there's no actual bacon in Minecraft. But we do have pigs, piglins, hoglins, and cooked pork chops. That's close enough, right? The new piglins actually chase players without gold armor, you know, so get some gold gear and save some extra ingots to drop on the floor. Doing this in a trail will lead the piglins to wherever you want. In this case, a secret pressure plate that you can use to activate another secret entrance. The best part about this is that the piglins stand on the spot for a while when inspecting the gold, giving you plenty of time to run in. Number 7. Strider's Hollow. Striders have returned, and it looks like this one wants to help you make an entrance sub. Find a large netherrack cliff face, 2 in fact. Wire up a tripwire across the surface of the lava. Only a player with fire resistance potions willing to swim all the way out here would be able to find it. Plus, they'd need a really good sight to spot string by the glowing lava. Or, of course, you can just trigger it with your strider. Number 8. Under the Fungus. The new nether trees come with their own classic hiding spot. While not complex, this is newer than the regular overworld tree trunks. Remove the fungus there, sub. It reveals a secret one-block hole with a twisting vine, allowing you to climb up and down to your secret base. Just make sure to replace the block whenever you enter. Number 9. The Dangling Vineshaft. Sometimes it's easier to just confuse the player entirely. There's lots of areas in the nether where terrain warps, going from sky-high heights to deep lava-filled depths, and with many variations in between. It wouldn't be so out of place for you to carve or even explode out your own cave. And cave system, going upwards from the surface you're on. Next, add vines all around the edges to add a way to climb up. No player is going to be curious enough to get entangled in hundreds of vines. Or as you know, there's a secret base up there. And now the viewers at home know too. Make sure to comment which entrance was your favorite in today's show. Number 10. The Ice Tunnel Secret. At this point, a lot of pros have an ice tunnel through the nether, which they use a boat to go on at maximum speeds. Seriously, sub, these things are fast, but so fast that you might miss something. That something in this case being a sneakily placed tripwire. If you can travel by this normally, you'll go right through without giving the redstone any time to activate. But anyone who knows the secret can slow down at the right spot to trigger the tripwire, and thus open their secret entrance to a base hallway through the speediest tunnel in the game. Thanks as always for watching. Make sure to check out another Subs World video for more amazing Minecraft content. We'll see you next time, sub. Bye-bye.